I want to welcome every one of you on behalf of the Global Strategic Communication Council to this very important hangout, as it has been for the last 30 years since the first conference of parties. The fate of 8 billion people would be determined by the action or inaction of a handful of us.
So as we engage in our discussions today, as we prepare, we hope that you bring all your ideas on board, you bring all your unique perspectives to shape how we can approach COP29 this year.
Journalists have their thoughts, CSOs have their thoughts about journalists. So today's discussion is more about aligning everybody together
to discuss way forward and take actions, like coming together, learning from each other, from what we are doing and what we want to achieve. So I think it's an avenue for us to come together as young people, looking forward to what is going to happen at COP. So we need to come together to discuss so that we can go with a unified voice.
Because it's unlike many hangouts that it brings together civil society organizations who work in the area of environmental conservation and protection, and it also brings journalists who report these issues to discuss, to strategize, and to identify the issues that affect Nigeria's efforts at trying to combat climate change. And if you may know, the National Determined Contribution is supposed to guide our action plan around how to address climate change issues in Nigeria, and with it having a global significance. So having this kind of event at a time when the COP is just a few weeks is timely, it's strategic.
I mean, like, Goal 13 is very clear. Climate action, climate education, awareness creation. And I suppose that's exactly what this hangout is. It means how to achieve. So I think there's no other way to go about it. Climate communication is very key. It's one of the solutions to the climate crisis. People need to be aware. So I think this event is very important because it gives stakeholders like us and yourself the privilege, the opportunity to be able to take a look at these activities, these initiatives, this action point before we get to COP. So that when we get to COP, I mean, we are not doing the homework there. So for me, this event gives us that opportunity to do our homework at home. So when we get to COP, we know that we are going to COP prepared. So I think it's very important that we're here today.
Usually, the conversations about COP starts rather too late. And it's usually very negative. And it's usually after it's all been said and done. So we felt like this time around, let's be more proactive. Let's start the conversation way ahead, and so that we can mobilize action in the right direction. We need collaboration. Someone I love so much, my boss, said we're not going to win because we're smarter or stronger. We're only going to win because we can collaborate more effectively, or organize effectively. And this is what organizing looks like. It's bringing people together in one place to think through a problem. COP29 is a very, very, very critical COP. It's a very pivotal COP. It's one of our last chances to design a way to ensure that the one thing that makes the world go round, which is money, moves from those who have abundance of it to those who need the most of it, especially in terms of climate adaptation and climate mitigation and energy transition.
Young people are ready to take action, and I think there is a lot more that needs to be done.
Join us and then see how we can help push out these messages, this information, this crisis, this issue to the public, to our people, so they can know, because
the sky is falling, and when it falls, it's going to be on all of us. So yes, this is not the time to say it does not concern me. It concerns all of us.